I think we're still on stream. I'm not sure though. Internet kind of bugged out for just a second. I think we're still alive. I don't know what happened, guys. The internet kind of, I guess it bugged out a little bit. Let's see though. So I don't know what happened. This might be a new stream. It might be the same stream, but the internet did bug out. So it looks like this might be part of a new stream, but we'll see. I don't know what happened there, but okay, good. On my end, it said it was like starting new. Alright, search again. Alright, we're searching. The guy we're playing today is Bugsy, Bugsy TTV. I don't know, you guys probably seen him here in the chat. I'll put his name in here. He also streams. He's a really good player, so we are gonna have a we're not gonna have an easy game today, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if we're gonna win it. He's on a bit of a streak. I think he has one tie, but we're 1-2. Our last two losses have been really close games that we kind of sold on a couple times, honestly. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna get him to throw any picks or not, but we'll see. Oh, we're both gonna white out. Okay, good. I was gonna say that might be interesting. All right, guys. This is gonna be a tough game. I think the last time we played him last season, because we play him twice in the season. A week or so ago, when we played him at the end of our season, he fucked us up. He blew us out by like 20 points or something. Okay, we get ball at half, so that's going in our favor.
With so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears.
They didn't register my kick. That's okay. We're just gonna get a 30-yard return here at least.
Full swing, and we're underway here in week 4.
A 45-yard return, 40-yard return. Okay, not off to the best start, guys, but that doesn't mean anything. See what he gives us. Okay, good.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the man from Utah.
What the fuck? What did the outside linebacker just do?
Gain of 7 to the 47.
Okay.
That was a really nice job.
That was a good read option.
The run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd down, another shot for Jones.
What is happening with that D tackle? That's the second time the D tackle commits inside. He cuts back and he doesn't do anything in time.
Run by Jones. Here's 1st and 10. And Love wants to shift things around. They'll send a receiver in motion left. First down, Love to pass.
Okay, we're good with that. I think he had a dude open out. No, he didn't. Okay, good.
After taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Here we go. Off the option, it's Jones.
Bro, if that D tackle doesn't make a play.
Quite to the 30, it'll be down at the 31-yard line. And now an audible here into something else.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Love.
What? You were there. Get underneath it. What the fuck? That's double coverage. Oh my goodness. We just gave up a touchdown, guys. What was that? You're there. Get underneath it. I tried to use it. You underneath it. Oh my goodness.
and run deeper downfield, and he does. And the defense out of sorts here, and it turns into a big play.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Jones.
There we go.
Is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bears' 4-yard line.
Now receiver in motion left. Now a 2nd down throw for Love here.
Yes, it's a pick 6. It's a pick 6.
Puts it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's fucking go. And we get the ball at half. This might be a redemption game for us. It might. If we can win this, even if it's close, we might redeem ourselves from that ass whooping last season that we got. Oh, my goodness. I'm not going to lie. If he would have thrown it at his halfback in the middle, his halfback was almost like, his halfback was wide open. That was almost a touchdown. On that play, his halfback, who he flexed out to the right and had him do a drag route, he was wide open. His halfback burnt me when I was trying to cover him.
So they throw the pick 6 to
oh my goodness.
As this one's in the air.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, chat. We got a little lucky there.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games.
Oh, he's wide open. Wide open there. What the fuck was that?
It has a little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
First down, going to the air with Love. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete. The Packers come into this one still undefeated despite the one tie. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second down, Love.
Oh my goodness, wide open. There's a dude there too.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Love going to give this one to Jones.
What the fuck?
He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being...
How both those dudes get broken? That's fucking wild.
Again, it's Jones.
There we go. Swallowed him up.
He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
Okay, so I don't get this with the fucking animation locks. He's juking somebody from 5 yards away, and the dude just locks up. Like, he's nowhere near him, and he's getting, like, broken. I don't get that. Not to mention, I couldn't do anything in my D-line there. I wouldn't let me pinch him or move him. I don't know what that is with Madden. I know they've changed it so, like, sometimes you can't audible and shit, but I thought it was supposed to be on momentum, and I think we have momentum turned off, so I don't know. I guess I got a couple things to still learn.
And they can't bring him down. He returns this to the 22.
We have to get creative here with some of these plays.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. And he'll be
that
out
was
of
4.
bounds
I think
at the
it is what it
25-yard
is.
line. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down. You look at this Packers defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature.
If he doesn't blitz this, we might have a play here.
A bunch of them in last week's game.
Off play action, Fields. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Yeah, we have a play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. 7-7, our score after 1. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Well, chat, we'll see what's... What the fuck ever, dude? That was bullshit. The blitz came from the other side, and he just magically rips through.
He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Bro, I forgot he's got a mean D-line. That's why he's in dollar the whole time. Because he can be.
3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar. So
oh, man.
He'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and
his end blew it up, and then his D tackle blew it up.
Putting him in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15? That's complete to Mooney. And they do get this across midfield to the
We're not going to be able to take a field goal here, I don't think.
He's well short of the first. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath.
Oh, man.
Here's Tyler Newsome now. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose.
That was your dude.
They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now a first down.
There we go.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up.
Can we get a pick here?
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively.
That's the real
because
question.
they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Love, he's got
See, it's just animation locks. He just keeps juking and juking, and it breaks my guys, even when they're not aggressive tackling, even when I'm conservative tackling.
Off the option, it's Jones.
But it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Good gain of 9 on first down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Working out of the gun. Love. Man open, here's Jones.
There we go.
Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears.
There we go. There's a little punishment for all that fucking back and forth.
I've got to give credit to the defense defense there. Good
There
job
we go.
of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it.
I need to make him look
The
at
effort
Justin
of the
Fields a little
defensive
bit.
players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find
Nope,
ways
nope, he's
to not
fucking
get
Justin
free.
Fields
He
up.
probably should have given that one off as he's going to
Oh,
get
man.
hit and taken down behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
We might not be getting anywhere, guys, because that superstar O-line,
Tie ball game.
they sniff out everything.
Second and 14.
Like, they're gonna sniff this play out, I guarantee you. I guarantee you they sniff out this play.
To throw is Fields. They'll set up the screen for Herbert.
There we go, there we go.
They get 7 there on the
We
screen.
gotta get 7 more.
I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss, because this is an obvious passing situation. But instead, they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
Now it's gonna get picked.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it up.
Bro, what was that? Was that cover 4? I
I
can't see it when it fucking happens like that. I forget.
That's now 4 interceptions.
Oh, man, it's painful.
Because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Wide open. His man's nowhere near him.
As they connect left side.
And we all got pinched up at the fucking line.
The 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Love going to change things up. Now Jones. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Get a stop here. That's big. But we have
2
to
of
get a
their
stop
3
here.
red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Wide open. I blew my man coverage on him.
It's caught for a
I was
touchdown.
sitting over the lineman trying to pull him on a block.
He's
That's all
struck
me.
the ground and through the air. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Carlson's extra.
That might be our only touchdown this game, for real. If we can't run the ball, which I don't think we will, because his D line. That might be our only touchdown, guys, unless we make something happen here. We need to spread them out on the second level.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Question is, do we?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down.
What the fuck? No way.
Incomplete.
He was wide open.
Incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage?
I had 6 people blocking.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James.
Oh my goodness, how? You're not under pressure. You fucking liar.
Intercepted. Picked off by Eric
Oh my goodness.
Offense will have solid field position
He would have threw that a little further. That was money.
at their 45-yard line.
Oh well. We're not letting him get a touchdown in 8 seconds, but might get a pick six.
It's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
I knew he was going to be out in the corners.
Left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again.
Oh, he might actually get this.
Yardage and a 1st down right out of the gate.
He's going to get it.
And he has
2 possession.
from 55 yards.
Man.
That was never in down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth.
My game sound is too high? Alright, let me
We're
fix
gonna
that
go
in a second. I'm
second,
about to pause
ready
it
to
though.
rock for the 3rd quarter. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Powering his way forward, and he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Let me see if I can do that from the stream instead of the game. I hope that will be better. Alright, let's see if that's better for you guys. Take it down a couple decibels. Have not done an end around yet.
At the line, prepping for their
Question
next
is how
drive, the
if he
Bears
blitzes it, we're
offense.
screwed. But this post might
Charles,
be
it'll
wide
interesting
open.
to
I just
see
don't think
what
it will be.
adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly
That post was
something
wide
has to
open
change
though.
here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here.
What the fuck? Nobody blocked the end. He didn't even engage him. He didn't rip through him or anything. He just didn't engage him.
And it's 2nd down.
What the fuck was
I'd
that?
say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not.
That's
Start the
fucking
second
nuts.
half off on the right foot.
I appreciate you, Ashland.
Looking left side, and he's got a man.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
We've got to make him respect our run game
I like
more.
watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit.
Possibly once I
in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st down, they'll run with the Wonder.
There we go.
Down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now they're in the hurry up.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. They'll check that
Take a
down
3rd
to
and 1.
Wonder out of the backfield. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And that one goes
You're
nowhere
kidding
from the
me.
start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A 3-yard
His
loss.
D-line is
Down
ridiculous.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Santos kick.
At least it's one possession, but oh my goodness. This fucking D-line. They're chewing us up. We don't have time for anything to develop. Anything we do has got to be quick. It's got to be fast. It's got to be a dive, maybe an inside zone. We can't do powers.
of speed coming out of the break.
You can't do counters or double hands off or fucking fakes or anything like that. What is he gonna give us? What is he gonna give us? 3 tight end.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
That was a fumble, guys. I'm pretty sure that was a fumble.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 3rd down, here's Jones.
See, he does a cutover, and nobody can hit him, which is fucking stupid. Because if somebody's running right at him, why would a cutover of 1 to 2 feet change the trajectory of the defender? Like 23 there missed it, and he was running into him regardless.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why.
All it did was make his arm go away. I don't get that. I really don't.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Firing quickly out wide is Love. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. On the counter, here's Jones.
This is just fucking retarded.
He's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football.
What's stopping me is my average viewers per video.
Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers.
There we go.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
Love.
What? Bro, I just got fucked by Madden. There's 2 dudes there. That's somebody's zone. There's literally a deep fucking corner zone there. Nobody picked him up. And then he runs through 3 people by doing a fucking step. That was your dude. Watch this. Literally does 1 fucking step, dude. 1 step, and you can't tackle him. The fucking animation locks make no sense. It doesn't matter if you have a 99 juke move. You're not faking somebody out from 2 feet away when they're running right at you. You stepping over half a foot does nothing. That's just... It's 14, so it's 2 possessions, but... That's nuts.
20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something.
I cannot do a fucking step. Can't do it. Doesn't matter if I want to do it. Absolutely cannot.
They don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
Oh my goodness, that was risky. That was not supposed to be a lob. That was absolutely supposed to be a fucking...
This isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
That's supposed to be a touch pass. I fucked it up. Yeah, pretty much.
Now it's Fields.
Okay. That's not a user pick either. I guess user sneeze. I really wish it showed you what defense they were in, because it does it for every other play besides when there's a turnover, which makes no sense. All it does is shade the defense and not allow you to see what was going on.
Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead third quarter. Following the interception, Love.
There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping I do. It's eluded me thus far for some reason.
Right now, they take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
On second down, it's Jones.
Like, he has 100 pounds on him. How is he not going down? Oh, absolutely. I appreciate it, Ashlyn. Sorry, but I tried new jackpot. Yeah.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Love now.
Wide open. It's another red zone scissors. No, but he is having his halfback run a corner route. And I had them shading outside too. I had shaded them outside, so there's nothing else I can do there unless I'm in cover 4 and I've got somebody deep. But even then, he's probably wide open. That's nuts.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns.
And I threw heat, so I don't know why he had that much time to throw the ball. I had 5 people that was rushing both edges. Shouldn't have been able to get that off, but there's nothing my team can do, I guess.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he's up past the
I would like to at least score a TD here. That would really make my days if I could at least score a TD here.
Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
There we go.
Fields throw on target to James. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
You're kidding me.
And the Packers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
It just took too long to release. If he would have released it like a second sooner, that was a catch.
Calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week.
He's in front of him by like 5 yards. I don't know why you're throwing it behind him.
Is those 6 inches between the ears?
That's just rough.
Now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback.
Yeah, this is brutal, guys. Bugsy's a good player, though, guys. You got to check out his channel. He's a really good player. And that's what it comes down to. I haven't played Madden in like 6 years. My last Madden I played was like, I think 18. So.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Love looking to throw it.
Wide open. And a little cut. What I don't get is how we can make these cuts and keep moving so fast. If I make a cut, I go like 2 miles an hour. So yeah, we're not redeeming ourselves against the Packers. It's just not happening.
And the Packers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
So what? Four touchdown difference now. 4 possession difference. What's up, Mary? How you been?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Do we get it back all at once? Probably not, but hey, we can at least take a pop shot.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but
doesn't want to throw it. I mean, he wasn't throwing it anywhere anyways. It was not going to go anywhere.
Something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
I knew he was blitzing me too when I saw his cornerbacks pushed up and nobody there.
And figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting.
Alright, this is what I'm talking about. If I do a dead step or something, he's not faked out. But the moment he does it, my dude's like, can't say it on stream, but they don't know what's going on. That's all I can say.
0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. And this will be caught by Mooney. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it'll be down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for your response. You said you would pin my chat, but maybe you didn't. No, I was really busy this morning making clips. I do think I have your chat pinned. I just haven't got a chance to respond to it yet.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hey, green. Black ultra. Black shot. Steel, black. Ready?
1st down, going to the air with Love. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
See, that's not a user swat. I'm holding Y. Why does it do that? User swat. What the fuck do you mean, user swat? I'm not swatting the ball. I'm playing the ball. You catch that. You don't swat it.
Something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10.
There we go. He was doing that corner. What's up, Michelin? Hey, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Not bad. Not bad at all. That corner route's going to kill us, though, on the edge.
And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That corner route, it's open every time. I've got dudes on the corners. I'm shading outside. I don't know. I guess we just don't know how to play the corners, guys. We don't know how to play the corners.
Let's go.
Shading outside. When I mess you about the end of your stream, then we'll discuss your work. Absolutely. Finally, our line made a play.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, Love. And that went to the right side and incomplete. The CD there up big.
We might get a stop here, guys, but I don't want to jinx this.
Had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
On 3rd down, Love.
Wide open. That was me on the safety user. I fucked that up. He threw like 3 dudes back there. One was on a corner. It looked like one was on a post, but he was not. That was interesting.
His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again.
Oh my goodness, this is brutal.
Yes, sir.
We are not redeeming ourselves for last year's game against the Packers.
Receivers have been open constantly, and
I would just like one more touchdown. I am Millie. I'm willing to be a part of your project, so you can please open or share your Discord so we can share some of my past work with you. Okay, absolutely. I'll have to follow you back probably. Probably what I'll have to do. Oh yeah, that's been a GG.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal.
It was a GG when I couldn't do nothing about his defensive line. When he made me one-dimensional, it was GG.
Teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys definitely.
Oh my goodness! I'm not bullet passing. I'm touch passing. Quit throwing it to them. I swear my QB he's in trouble with the mob. He's in trouble with the mob, I swear.
Talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt, then you change the field position.
There's a good touch pass. That still says bullet, but whatever. We're not trying to do bullet passes at all. But whatever, it's fine. Sarah Coyote, I appreciate you.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Throw the ball. Oh my goodness. Get rid of it. Don't hold on to it.
We welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
Held on to it forever.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Fields.
Fields, you take forever to throw that fucking ball. You know that, man? Forever. And there ain't no reason for all that. Throw the ball already.
Big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Ooh, we're converting that.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops it.
We are converting this, guys. Absolutely.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
This corner better be fucking open.
They snap it to Fields.
Touch pass, finally. Touch pass. Finally.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert.
Okay, guys. I've got to like go to the practice section after we do our weekly trainings. I've got to practice these touch passes because I'm only getting like 1 in every 10 of them off. The rest of them are fucking bullets. I guess I'm holding on too long.
Fields on 1st down.
It's a nice touch pass. Not perfect accuracy. Perfect accuracy would have been a little further on the hashes there. But good try.
If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert powering up the middle. And give him 6 yards
we'll take
here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They'll run with Herbert.
Bro, hold your fucking block. Oh, I got you, Ashley Ryan. I got you.
Final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
If we get this, it's huge. If we don't, it is what it is. That was PI. The linebacker was holding them. You guys saw it. You guys totally saw that. Doesn't matter. Nah, he was just fucking stupid. He was running into the linebacker.
Ready up.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that.
See, what is that? He's got to be pushing his shit back and forth because he literally just cut like 3 times there. I want to count it on this replay. I want to count it. He cut like 3 fucking times.
We'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy.
Can we not see replay?
Overall.
I guess not.
On the double.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Fight. White. Claws red. Set.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Corner wide open again.
That's caught at the
You guys are literally shaded outside too. I don't know how to beat this. I'm shading them outside. I'm in deep curl flats, shaded outside.
Blue. Go. 6. Member. Drill 3. Cut.
First down, Love to pass.
That was PI. He pushed him before he caught it. You guys saw it.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance.
There we go. There's a nice hit. Oh, Spike! I forgot he's out of timeout, so he's got to play this.
At the 15-yard line.
Okay.
Last completion CDs, now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
Again, it's Love. Throw out wide is incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
I about to say, you were underneath that. There's no reason you don't pick that off, or at least fucking swat it.
Sportsmanship handbook. There's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Throwing. Love. And give him another 6.
He's getting beat by his man. I shouldn't have Clowney on him in the first place. Dude's probably got like at least 6-7 speed on Clowney. Even if Clowney plays him right, he's gonna get burnt. Should not be in man. That's on me. I found that out in the first quarter of this game. Oh my goodness, guys! 51-10.
Just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing.
And to think we almost made the playoffs last year. To think our last 2 games were close. I think I gotta hit the labs or something. I gotta do something. This is bad. I don't think we've lost this bad in probably since like the first or second Madden stream.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles.
Okay, well,
the message if you're a coach for this
my guys don't want to listen to audibles, even though we don't have momentum on.
Be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard.
Oh my goodness, listen to your audible.
Coaching, playing, the whole deal. and never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want
Why?
that feeling again, and who knows, you may meet up with this team again.
On play action, Fields. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, at least they fucking listened to their audible this time and didn't go off sides.
Frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
They'll toss it out right to Herbert. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace.
Yeah,
out to the
GG it is
16.
for sure.
Now
It's a shame that we can't
we
juke 3 times in a split second and shake everybody off us. But we got a 68 overall running back.
They'll go again with Herbert. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down.
Good game, Bugsy. Oh, good game.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides.
But I don't know if I already told you guys or not, but definitely go check out Bugsy's channel. Bugsy has a channel. He streams Madden as well. And
the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was saved.
he's considerably better than me, I'll say that.
Offense did in making this
Considerably
blowout.
better
They
than
needed to be
me.
noticed
He
as
plays a
well.
lot of 2K and a lot of Madden, so go check him out.
So for the Packers, they're into
434
the
yards,
third
oh my
time this
goodness.
year as they get the victory here. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers.
That's
Meanwhile,
rough.
for the Bears,
Fields was not the problem that game. I was definitely the problem. Good game, Bugsy. Good game for sure. I actually had hope at the beginning. I had some hope at the beginning. And then sure enough, by 4th quarter, it was like, nope. I don't know what I was hoping for other than an ass whooping. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I do. Oh shit, this stream wanted to bug out. But yeah, I've got to get a... Yeah, once I got that, and then I wasn't... I was able to turn it into some points. I was like, okay, we can get going. And then after that, your D-line, you've got like 3 or 4 XF superstar D linemen. I realized we were going to be one-dimensional, and I wasn't going to be able to run. And I was going to run out of tricks, and I was going to run out of cards to pull out of my sleeve by halftime, or 3rd quarter for sure. You know, I tried my PA end around. I tried end around, and before I could even do an end around, your fucking D tackle shot through my line and through my center and blew up the fucking quarterback and blew up the play before I could get off the end around. And I just realized I couldn't do any plays that took time to develop because your D line was going to be on top of them, dude. It was fucking tragic. I'm surprised I got off any screens, any halfback screens. Yeah, no, and fucking Jones, oh my goodness. I had Clowney on him, and that was my issue. And I realized in the 1st quarter I couldn't have Clowney on him and man, so I played zone almost like the entire game because I didn't want to go into dime. And even if I went into dime, like... whatever I did, I needed to put a man on Jones out of zone, because whenever I went into man on any formation, because of the way the game works, a linebacker was always on Jones. So I was just yeah. I should have been using like the Chiefs playbook or somebody, but they use like a 4-3 and I've got a 3-4 team. But I needed to use big nickel so that I could have my strong safety pinch down on Jones, because that was what killed me, was fucking Jones. He was, and it wasn't even the rushing, and you did a great job rushing with him. But yeah, it didn't matter if it was a swing or a wheel or like a scissors corner. He fucking got like 20 or 30 yards, and then to top it off, like the user moves that you were able to do with him, he was constantly eluding the first tackle. It didn't matter what the fuck I did. It didn't matter if I held LT and I tried to break down on the tackle before and do like a conservative tackle. Yeah, no, his jukebox was ridiculous. Oh my goodness, the jukes that you were able to do with him were like they were getting to me. I was like, what the fuck is with this dude? Like, why can't my dudes tackle him? Now I'm not even gonna lie. GG's, man, but fuck Jones. Jones pissed me off. Jones was beating my ass. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what I did. As soon as he got the ball, he was eluding and breaking like the first tackle or two, and he was guaranteed to get you a first down. And I was just like, not again, not again. Nah, dude. I've got to watch you a little more too, though. You and it's another dude in another league, but you are definitely one of the better players that I've played. I can't find my homie. I know he's in another league too. His name's like Colt or it's Hundo or something, and he's got a league or two too, and he's really good too. Every time I play him, I know I'm getting my ass beat. Yeah, it's Hundo, but absolutely, man. Big shout out, Bugsy, guys. You guys see him in the chat. Go check out his channel. He made the playoffs last year. I think you made it to the championship before the Super Bowl, right? Last year, like just a few days ago. Yo, lost in the NFC Championship. Okay, yeah, I knew you made it to the championship, but yeah, you were killing it in the playoffs because I watched like one or two of your games, and yeah. Yeah, that's another thing is I'm in like 8 franchises right now. I didn't remember the rules for all of them. But this is one of the few franchises that has customs allowed, and I need to use a custom for this team because the Las Vegas playbook is really constrictive, although it has a really good run playbook. I need to download, I've got 2 customs that I have that are really good for running like a Las Vegas style offense and then spreading out into like a good West Coast / spread style, kind of like Kansas City. And I really need to use customs in this league more. If I used customs in my last 2 games, I might have won them. My last 2 games were like within a possession loss. And against the Vikings, I was up all game, and then the last 2 minutes, I got fucked by Madden so hard in the last 2 minutes of that Viking game. If anybody didn't see it, go check out the last stream. It was a really good game. We were in control the whole time. Homie didn't give up, and we both made mistakes on both sides of the ball, but sooner rather than later, we had a new Vikings user, and he was able to make some really good plays in the last 2 minutes. Yeah, my first 3 games were close. This game right here, though, was not close. You kicked my ass. And I think I play you twice, so I think I play you in like week 13 or something, or week 14. So I've got to find out how to turn this around. Those last 2 losses were within a possession, and I think the first one was like a field goal or something, like 1 or 3 points. I appreciate you, Lisa Brown. But yeah, no, it is we are at 136 out of 150, guys. Just an update. We are 14 followers away from 150 from our next goal. Yeah, I need to use the custom, and I need to wake this Bears offense up a little bit because I have a good offense with this Bears team. I keep making bad reads, and I keep making too many little mistakes. I'm the Dark Hunter. Hey, what's good, bruh? Not much, man. We just got out of a game with Bugsy, and Bugsy destroyed us, man. Started off good, but yeah, no, your D-line is absolutely nuts, dude. They were shooting off blocks. They were going off the snap before my own linemen were. Even when they did get engaged, they were just manhandling my line. And I think another thing is I've got a bunch of rookies on my line. I just drafted like 2 or 3 offensive linemen, so this morale is not helping them, but I need to level them up. They're like 79s. I've got like almost an 80 overall line. I just don't have any superstars on my line. Yeah, no, his players are on PEDs, absolutely, Fibonacci. I mean, man, the shit your D-line was doing was insane. There was like 1 or 2 plays I had where my running back was going in the other direction, and you had a dude on the other side of the D-line shooting through the play and tackling him for a fucking loss. And I was like, how? How? Oh man, that's the difference between a 68 overall and I'm assuming you have like a 95, 92 overall halfback. And I mean, honestly, it wasn't the halfback's fault that your line was blowing my shit up. But oh my goodness, when my line or my linebackers blew up your plays, all your halfback had to do was like a little sidestep, and then sure enough, my dudes were falling over and they couldn't tackle him. I had one dude literally run into him, and instead of putting his arm around him, he just kept his arm down and like slid off of him, dude. It was painful to watch. Yeah, no. Honestly, I was kind of upset my linemen weren't willing to throw hands. My linemen were I think my linemen were honestly scared of your linemen. Honestly, there was a couple plays where they didn't even block him and they just let him fly through like, "Hey man, don't hurt me if I let you sack the QB." I couldn't believe it, especially on that end around. On that end around, they sacked the QB before he could even hand the fucking ball off. That shit was painful. I'm gonna see if we have another game here. If not, I might play a quick game with Fibonacci. I know he's always down to play a game. Um, we had a game, but I don't think he's getting on, sadly. Let me find him. Let me find him. Should have had one or two games today, but they're busy, it looks like. I might have to join some more leagues too, because it looks like I'm in a couple dead leagues that have died out. I got you, Lisa Brown. I'll shoot you a follow back, absolutely. I'm Dexity. Always a good vibe when you and Bugsy play. Yeah, man, it is. I think I'm gonna do something for like a quarter, and then Bugsy shows me like I need a few dozen more hours in Madden, man. Maybe 100 more hours. I used to be really good on 16, 17, and 18, so I just got to get better on my reads. I gotta know some of my plays and break down my first, second, and third read, and I've really got to get better, like knowing my formations and knowing what plays I want to run based on what I'm seeing, because I'm still using, and it's not the worst thing in the world, but when you're playing good people, you don't want to do this. I'm still using coach suggestions. I'm at least going to play type, whether I want to do run, medium, short, deep passes, screens, read options, RPOs, and I'm at least breaking that down. But what I really need to do is go into the formations I want and know what formation I want to run against what team I'm playing. Because like I couldn't run single back or pistol really against Bugsy there. I really needed to run gun, give my QB and my running back space because of how Bugsy was able to play with his D line, and there was even times where he was able to play like dollar or dime, just with his three front linemen were able to beat all 5 to 6 of my linemen and tight end. So I might need to look at trades here. I mean, I don't know who we would trade, and I don't know what we would do. I know in another league like the Raiders I have a D-line like that. I'm honestly thinking we're going to get rid of D Moore here soon, because we don't use him like we want to. But D Moore is really... I don't want to have to get rid of D Moore, but I'm thinking we got to do something, because we're supposed to have a 2 tight end set, and we're supposed to be running the ball at a single back with double tight ends or wing tight and wing T, and we just weren't. We weren't. But I think I got to get rid of D Moore, and I need him for some more defensive shit. We don't have a bad defense. We just, Johnson's slow right now. Johnson's slow. He's only 89. He's getting burnt more than he should. And then, yeah, like we were talking about Clowney. Clowney is fucking slow. He's 31 years old. He's 84. He's actually not slow. He just was getting beat on coverage against Aaron Foster. Against his running back was the issue. I just needed to bring a safety down onto his running back was really the issue. That was more of my micromanagement. But I would like to get a good D-line or something. Yeah, devs on the D-line would be nice. They didn't do terribly, honestly. My D-line did okay. They only made, like, out of 4 quarters, my D-line made maybe, 2 or 3 plays? Maybe. All my plays for all 4 quarters were my linebacker core, my cornerbacks. As you can see, I mean, we're set up to be in, like, if not 3-4, then nickel or dollar. I'm not really set up for dime at all. I'm not running a 4-man front dime, and if I'm going to go into dime anyways, I might as well go into dollar if I'm going to do a really light package. But yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of Moore, and I think I'm going to trade out some of these linemen in this league. What I really, really, really need to do, although I love Jenkins and he helped us when we had a way worse line, I need to get rid of Jenkins and trade him out for a better captain. I need like a 90-plus overall center so that I can control that nose tackle in a 3-4 or the DT1 in a 4-3, and I can actually run up inside, force them to pinch, and that allows me to toss or stretch outside or use like a motion toss or an end around so that I can do counters outside if they're all pinched up and forcing up the line. But that all starts with the center. And like you guys saw at the beginning of the stream last game, D tackle was blowing shit up, and of course the ends were blowing shit up too. But if the D tackle and the center, if the center's beating the D tackle, the ends can blow it up. If I'm in pistol or single back under the center and I'm doing dives, the ends can blow it up all they want because I'm still getting up the middle for 3 or 4 yards. But if I can't do that, then I can't do anything on the outside, and that's where it starts when the ball's on the inside. So I really gotta swap out D Moore and Jenkins and do a trade where I get a good lineman. And I don't know, maybe see if I can throw in a pick in there or throw in like a lineman swap and get like another one in there. I really hope my 2 rookies end up getting like some good dev traits. This is not a bad team. I just need to play them better, honestly, and I need to make some really small adjustments. See, the only issue with Clowney going on the edge versus the guys who were there, I saw what you were saying, Bugsy, is all my edge guys have like 86 or 89 speed, I think. 90 speed, and then I think Edmonds has like 89 speed. 87 is still there. But like when I'm in a 3-4 like this, even though I'm not traditionally actually in a full 3-4, I'm usually in like nickel, like 3-3 cub or dollar. When I am in 3-4, my outside linebackers, I'm almost always having them play in cover 3, and they're getting under 1, and they're playing the curl flats, and they've got to shoot out there to get under wide receivers. So that's why I've got like Sweat and Edmonds out there. So I've got like an 87 and a 90 speed, actually playing like cornerbacks kind of. And if they do have to get to the edge, they can shoot on edge plays and set. But yeah, Edwards and Clowney are like 84 and I think 85 speed. 83 and 84. But I always do that with my inside linebackers. Are always slower because although you do need them on a drag route, when you get on the drag route, you don't play directly on the receiver. You start to bite in and go towards the numbers a little bit. So if they do pass it, it's got to get through you on a bullet pass, and you can generally either swat it or intercept it, even if you're getting burnt. And their only real speed that they need is to shoot into the A or B gap to fill it and block shed. So that's why my linebackers, I'm okay with my insides being a little slower in a 3-4. Now, if it was a 4-3, my inside linebacker, I couldn't do it with anything less than an 85 speed because he'd be covering like the halfback like he did. Yeah, I love dollar. I love 3-3 nickel cub, and I love I forget what the other one is, but the other 3-3 nickel where your two linebackers are shot and you give them a 5 front with the 1 stack overhead, and you can pinch in your safeties and shit. But that gives you like a 6-man in the box, and you have 2 safeties up top, like just outside the box, and you can still pass protect really well. You can blitz out of it. You can fake pressure out of it, and I like it a lot. Um, Especially for short down situations where you don't want to get into a heavier set, especially if you're worried about him like hurrying up or audibling. My defense is good. I need a better O line, which is what's wild is because this O line they all have like 90 strength, 89 strength, and then yeah like 75 block shit. So they're not terrible. This is just not a pass rush O line. This is entire or D line. This D line is entirely run stuff. Yeah, that's the thing about this offense. Why I'm happy Justin Fields is developing is I'm supposed to be doing yeah, I'm gonna add more RPOs. That's the issue is I didn't have a custom this time. If I had a custom, I would have had like 10 times as many RPOs. I have like maybe a dozen RPOs in this Las Vegas Raiders playbook. It's actually kind of atrocious how few they have, and I don't have like speed option. Like if I would have had speed option, I would have been running it outside with Justin Fields and then tossing it off to Ngannou and getting big yards. I love speed option and triple option when you're running outside, especially if you're in like pistol, like strong, 2 or 3 back, and there's stuff in the line because you've been running it all game, which I love to do, and then you run it outside, and when they try and shut it down, you toss it out further, and they can't fucking stop you. I've got some crazy touchdowns off the speed option and triple option before. So yeah, I'm gonna get accustomed to make sure, and I'm gonna put it in a note somewhere, like on my PC or just on some shit, and make sure I use customs for this league. Because if I had a custom with this team, especially with the RPO options that we'd have and just trying to run it a little more, that would be a lot better. But like one thing that killed me is again I couldn't run. So my RPOs were killer, but they I didn't want to call them too much because I wasn't actually running, so it was hard for me to really force a fake. If I was able to run the ball more, if I had a couple more nasty run plays, like I didn't even run wham. Normally I would have ran wham or belly or trap. I couldn't run trap at all. I couldn't run powers because all those took too long to develop. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of things I need to do with this team. There's a lot of things I can do. This is a really, really good team. And yeah, you just have a mean fucking team though. You have a really mean team. I almost, if I was a betting man, I'd bet money you make playoffs again. I'd bet money you make championships this year too. Like you probably win them, honestly. But I really do think I'm gonna have to trade out more and either get some better linemen or swap out for two D linemen or something.
The hell happened? Thought you were gonna win.
I was hoping I would win.
Well, how do these superstar things work? How do I get my players to have those?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna trade more and bulk up that defense, Bugsy, because I don't really pass the ball enough anyways, and for the offense I'm gonna end up running when I do pass it with the custom I get, it's gonna be West Coast slash a little spread, mostly West Coast. I'm just gonna need somebody with like 90 plus speed to get open, and the catch and traffic ain't even gonna be a big deal. So yeah, Moore's not bad. It's just Moore is mostly a red zone threat, which the way most people play in this league, he's gonna have 2 people on him anyways. So he's yeah. Much as I love having somebody like Moore on the team, he's just not even. He's not XF. If he was XF, that'd be different. But just being superstar, he can go on somebody else's team, being 22 years old, with superstar, and he could probably get an XF on somebody's team. He could probably get a breakout game or something and become an XF. He's not going to do that on my team, so there's just no reason for me to keep him. And somebody else, he'll be worth more, and he'll be more valuable to somebody else, and they'll be able to give me up something that's not as valuable to them. And we'll probably get a good trade off, honestly. And Madden wants to get off. But like, my fault, Fibonacci. Anyways, when you join a league, you can do devs. If you don't do devs, or if you've already done them, another way to up your
What
dev
does that
trait.
mean? How do you do a dev?
You'll go to the league, and they'll have like a chat section that says devs and team tiers. And depending on your team tier, will be to like if you go to the 3-year league, it's in devs. Depending on that team tier, hold on, I gotta turn the AC on. It's hot in here. Depending on your team tier, it literally tells you like under tier 1, 2, and 3 how many devs you get, like how many stars, how many superstars, how many XF, and stuff like that. And you will type all that out, and you'll type the players' names next to it under devs, which is the chat below that, and you will be able to the commissioners will do your devs. Now, since you're getting a team that's probably already at devs, I don't know if they reset them or how that works. But throughout the season, you will also throughout the season, I gotta get a water. Throughout the season, you will also get the ability to have breakout games. So like your running back, who had like almost 300 yards, the next game he would get like how you have media questions and stuff when you have things to do before the game. You'll have something that says breakout game, and it'll be a coach or the player coming to talk to you and saying like, hey, I think I have, or he has what it takes to be like a franchise player or something. And then you have like prerequisites, or like you have a requirements to meet, like get 150 yards or 2 rushing TDs or something, and he'll get an upgraded dev. And a lot of teams or leagues will have you post that in like a certain chat too. Alright, no problem, Bugsy. You take it easy. We might end this stream up here rather shortly because I gotta go cook, or I'll probably throw it on the screen. But I appreciate everybody who's tuned in. I'm going to try and see if we can get another game going. If not, we might end up obviously we might end up playing Apex with Fibbo, but we'll see. That was definitely a good game though. Good shit, Bugsy. Yeah, man, I might make some food soon.